Hello students, in the previous video I explained the exponential function. When you take it as exponential function y is equal to a power x, and you should know the domain of the function, and the domain of the function is real number. It is defined for all real numbers, and the range is 0 to infinity. Range of this function is 0 to infinity, and a power x is always positive. And here, if a is greater than 0 and a is not equal to 1, and here I will take a not equal to 1, because if you take y is equal to 1 power x, if you take y is equal to 1 power x, and this function will become not 1 1, because it will become a constant function, and if it is constant function, and then it is not 1 1, and it is not possible to find the inverse of the function. That's why to define the inverse of the function, I will not take a not equal to 1. And a is greater than 0 because a is a number such that a is equal to e power b, where b is some real number. And e power b is always positive, therefore a is a positive real number. And a is greater than 0 and a is not equal to 1. And it's any real number such that a power x is equal to m, and you can take a power x equal to y. And if a power x equal to y, then what is the f inverse of x? F inverse of x exists here. It is both 1 1 and 1 2, and that is taken as logarithm of m to the base a, which is the inverse of this function. And thus you just go through the definition again. If a is greater than 0 and a not equal to 1 is any real number such that a power x equal to m, then logarithm of m to the base a is equal to x. Here, to define this, m should be positive, because what is m? M is a power x, and a power x is always greater than 0, therefore m should be positive. Even m is negative, it is defined, but it is not a real valued function, and that's why to define it as a real valued function, we have to take m should be a positive real number. Now let us take some standard values, and you just take 2 cube. What is 2 cube? 2 cube is equal to 8. Therefore logarithm of 8 to the base 2 is equal to 3. I will take some other example. What is 3 to the power 4? 3 to the power 4 is equal to 81. Therefore logarithm of 81 to the base 3 is equal to 4. What is 10 cube? 10 cube is equal to 1000. Therefore logarithm of 1000 to the base 10 is equal to 3. What is root 2 to the power 4? Root 2 to the power 4 is equal to 4. Therefore logarithm of 4 to the base root 2 is equal to 4. Now if the base is e, then it is called natural logarithms, and the natural logarithm is denoted by ln. You can read as ln, and also sometimes it may be written like this: log to the base e. Ln or log to the base e, both are same. And if the base is 10, it is called common logarithms, and it is denoted by log to the base 10 of something. Now let us take the results. These results are very simple. What is logarithm of a to the base a? Logarithm of a to the base a is equal to 1, because what is a power 1? A power 1 is equal to a. Therefore logarithm of a to the base a is equal to 1. And second result, that is logarithm of 1 to the base a. Logarithm of 1 to the base a is equal to 0, because what is a power 0? A power 0 is equal to 1. Therefore logarithm of 1 to the base a is equal to 0. Here whatever may be the base a, logarithm of 1 to the base anything is equal to 0, and many times we will use this result, and remember this result: logarithm of 1 to the base a is equal to 0. Logarithm of 100 to the base 10. Logarithm of 100 to the base 10 is equal to 2, because 10 square is equal to 100, and logarithm of 100 to the base 10 is equal to 2. Logarithm of 0.1 to the base 10. 0.1 means 1 by 10. 1 by 10 means 10 power -1. Therefore logarithm of 0.1 to the base 10 is equal to -1. What is logarithm of 0.001 to the base 10? Logarithm of 0.001 to the base 10 equal to minus 3, because 0.001 means 1 by 1000, that's equal to 10 to the power minus 3. And what is logarithm of 10,000 to the base 10? And 10,000 to the base 10 equal to 4. I will discuss with the values of logarithm in a particular range. See here, I have taken some table here, and just x and log x is written here. See here, if the value of x lies between 1 to 10, and what is log 1? Log 1 is 0 to the base 10. What is log 10 to the base 10? 1. Thus, if x lies between 1 to 10, log x lies between 0 to 1. Log x to the base 10 lies between 0 to 1. And if x lies between 10 to 100, if x lies between 10 to 100, then what is log x? Log x lies between 1 to 2, because log 100 is 2. You know that log 100 is 2. And if x lies between 100 to 1000, and log x lies between 2 to 3, because log 100 is 2, log 1000 is equal to 3. And if x lies between 0.1 to 1, that is here x is less than 1 here. When x is less than 1, log 1 is 0. Definitely when log x is negative when x is less than 1. And what is log of 0.1? 0.1 is minus 1. And log 1 is 0. And therefore log x lies between minus 1 to 0. If x lies between 0.01 to 0.1, then log x lies between minus 2 to minus 1. And if x lies between 0.001 to 0.01, then log x lies between minus 3 to minus 2. And like this, you can observe the values and where does the log x lies, and guess the interval in which the log x lies. For example, if I take the number logarithm of 999, and you can observe that 999 lies between 100 to 1000, and log of 999 lies between 2 to 3, and it is 2 point something. Okay, and that something can be written by using the logarithm table. And here if we take the logarithm of 0.035, 0.035 is greater than 0.01 and less than 0.1, and that's why it lies between minus 2 to minus 1. And like this, it is possible to guess in which interval log x lies. Now see the graph of the function. Here I have taken the function y is equal to 4 power x and logarithm of x to the base 4. And the graph of 4 power x, you can observe 4 power 0 is 1, 4 power 1 is 4, 4 square is 16, 4 power minus 1 is 1 by 4, and the graph will be like this. And if you take logarithm of x, and which is the inverse of this function, inverse of 4 power x is logarithm of x to the base 4. And if you take the logarithm of x to the base 4, what is logarithm of 4 to the base 4? 4 to the base 4 is equal to 1. Therefore, here when x equal to 4, y is 1. Next is logarithm of 16 to the base 4 equal to 2. Therefore, the point is when x is 16, y is 2, 16 comma 2. It is beyond the graph. And when x is equal to 1 by 4, 1 by 4 means 4 power minus 1, and log x is equal to minus 1. That is the point is 1 by 4 comma minus 1, 1 by 16 comma minus 2, and if you plot these points and trace the graph will be a blue curve. You can observe this is the graph of y is equal to 4 power x. Thank you.